Hey guys, welcome to day 4. As you can see, we're leaving the hotel and on our way to the racetrack. Unfortunately, I forgot to record an intro for this day, so you're getting this voiceover after the fact, but I'll do my best to fill you in as we go. The track is a short drive from pretty much anywhere in town. There's only one direct way to get there, which requires some travel over some minor rough roads, so keep that in mind if you ever decide to visit. Grand Junction Motor Speedway is located just north of I-70 and just north of town, with access from 29 Road. Its location puts it pretty much in line with the airport flight path, so the track is actually designed for go-karting, but it runs just under a mile in length and is wide enough to run passenger cars on. For years, a local organization called the Red Rock Racers has put on track day events once a month during the summer season, and they alternate between clockwise and counterclockwise directions each month. During these events, you are put into a specific class based on your car's power level and a few other tidbits, and they will move you around depending on your speed. So if you go out and they put you in a class that you are maybe a little too slow in, they'll bump you down a class so that you're with people that go roughly the same speed as you. Each group consists of a handful of cars, and you have a certain amount of time to set your best lap in each session, and there is no passing allowed. And as you'll see in some of these shots, there's a lot of Miatas here that are local. That's mainly because Flying Miata, the company, the tuning company, is actually based out of this area. So there's a lot of Miatas in town, but you also get some other stuff like Miata kit cars. Now, just as a small refresher, obviously the main reason I went on this trip was to go to this track day with the Elantra. Fortunately, because of the turbo issues that I ran into, I was not able to bring it, so I just decided to go and watch and get some footage for you guys instead. However, I have run the car at this track previously, so if you want to see a video of that, just click the link up in the corner. And with that said, I hope you enjoy. that's it from Grand Junction Motor Speedway. Hopefully I can get back here in the spring with the Elantra to get some better footage for you guys, which will probably include another scenic road trip. From here I took a short drive through town just to see if anything had changed since I was here last. The Central was a bit scruffy after all the rain from the previous day, so I shined it up a bit. Here is some completely unnecessary car wash footage. After that, I headed back to the hotel to chill for a bit. I had a couple of things planned, but decided to do them the next day when the weather cleared up. Alright, Sunday morning update. Just got some breakfast. We are headed up to the Colorado National Monument and the Glade Park area. Gonna go back to the Miracle Rock area, which was my great-grandfather's old homestead. And my dad's ashes are also spread up there. So we're gonna go up there and visit, maybe do a little hike up to Miracle Rock itself. And then we will complete the drive over the Colorado National Monument. So we are headed up there now, and enjoy the footage. So as we pull off the main highway here on the dirt road to go back towards Miracle Rock, I just want to let you guys know that in this next clip, there's going to be some clicking from the audio that unfortunately I was not able to remove. Alright guys, here we are at Miracle Rock, and this used to be my great-grandfather's old homestead. In fact, this board right here, this last paragraph talks about him. His name was Lloyd Files, and him and his brother built a cabin. There's a picture of it right here on this spot. I think it was over in that direction there. And they lived up here for a few years, hauling water up from the rivers down below, planting crops and working on the land. In 1937 moved to the Grand Junction area and sold their land up here. This will forever be a piece of my family's history. So here's kind of a look at the area. I'm not sure how much land he actually owned, but it's pretty quiet up here. So from here, we are going to go down back to the Colorado National Monument and go for a drive across the top. in here there's an arch. It's hard to see it because it doesn't like, there's no sky behind it, so you can't see the hole, but there it is. And here we are coming down towards the west entrance of the Colorado National Monument. Here are some bighorn sheep on the side of the road. There were quite a few of them around that day. I saw a bunch up top as well. So unfortunately, I didn't get as much footage going across the top of the mountain as I had hoped. The GoPro kept freezing and I had to stop multiple times and restart it. So I lost a lot of footage. But here we are leaving the west exit and going towards the east end of town, where I will show you guys some of the Palisade area. So if you've ever heard of Flying Miata, one of the top Miata tuning companies, they are actually located here in Grand Junction, actually closer to a town called Palisade on the east side of town. And this is their building right here, which, fun fact, was previously used for indoor rodeo events. Alright, and with that we end day 5 and this video. This will also conclude our stay in Grand Junction. I definitely recommend checking this area out if you are the adventurous type. Great area for hiking, fishing, and scenic drives. And you have to try the Palisade peaches, which I would argue are the best you will find ever. With that said, thanks for joining me, and keep an eye out for the next video where we will start our journey back to Arizona.